So while I'm sitting in my car, I want to give y'all a quick message right quick. Yeah, maybe I need to move it closer. Hopefully y'all can hear me. So sometimes we have people in our life that we really, really love and we really care about. And no matter how much we seem to love or care about them, they just don't seem to appreciate or accept our love the way that we really wish they would. And while that can be very hurtful, because when you know you're just genuinely trying to give love and trying to be in somebody's life, when you have nothing but good intentions, it really does feel like a it's very painful, it's hurtful. But see, I'm sharing this because this same message, it really did help me personally when I saw the aftermath of what goes on. If a person does not appreciate you, that's on them. That's their loss. And while it don't feel like that right then because you're the one hurt, it feels like you're losing. But you're actually not. One thing about being a real one, nobody will ever forget a real one. I don't give a fuck how much they pretend like you ain't this, I ain't that. It don't matter how much they act like they don't give a damn or they don't pay attention to you. They only treated you like that because in the moment you were so desperately, you were so desperate to love them and be in their life and all that shit that you wanted from them. But deep down, they know the truth. You a real one. You will never be forgotten. So in that moment, you really do have to, for one, look at things for what it is, not what you want it to be. You have to accept reality and accept the fact that it doesn't matter how much you want to give love, this person does not want to be loved. And you have to know how to move on with your life. Giving yourself whatever you was trying to give to them. You the one person that'll appreciate, right? Whether it's weeks, months, years later on down the line, those people will come back. Whether they actually open their mouth and come back and, talk to you verbally, or sometimes it'll be the energy. You can feel their energy. You can, out of nowhere, you will think about them, or, and you ain't got your ass on them. So you'll be wondering, like, why they popping up in my head? Why I'm thinking about so-and-so? It's because so-and-so thinking about your ass. Nobody will ever forget a real one. Nobody. So instead of being, hurt and staying in that energy, just move on with your life. Knowing that you deserve more and you deserve people that's going to appreciate your love and return it. Stay open to that. Don't stay stuck on, what don't matter, even though it hurts. But I'm here to tell you, those people, they regret this shit. And I'm telling you that now because I know when you when you really hurting about some shit like that, you need to hear that. For real. It ain't even about being spiteful or always want revenge. But right is right and wrong is wrong. And nobody wants to feel like their genuine love, their genuine intention, and their genuine effort was not appreciated. And people don't realize where they went wrong. People don't realize what they lost out on, People will realize it. I'm telling you. Whether it's weeks, months, years, they will realize this shit. And some of them will come back if they think if they think you will allow this shit, they'll come back. But that's on you. I'm not to see, ain't no coming back. you know, over here, over this motherfucking way. But that's on you. That's your decision, and, you know, use your intuition. But the main message is, if you going through having to separate from somebody that you really love and it's really hurting you, you're really hurt right now, all I want you to remember is, in due time, I promise you, they will regret that shit. Nobody is perfect. But when you genuinely love somebody from the heart and you have nothing but pure intentions, and a person play over you, they ignore you, they'll regret that. And to y'all that do shit like that to people, you better watch out. You never know, man. You never know. You never know who a person is, who they meant to be. You never know how closely they walk with God. You never know what type of anointing is on their life, what type of purpose they may have. You just never fucking know. So you better really pay attention to how you treat people and how you make people feel. Real is already rare. So if somebody is genuinely loving you and caring about you, you need to appreciate this shit. You need to appreciate that shit, because that shit is not, it's a drought on shit like that. It ain't that many real people out here no more. It ain't that many genuine people out here no more. This world is full of selfish, fucked up people. Greedy. Nobody gives a fuck about nobody. That's why there's so much hurt, harm, neglect, and abuse in the world now. Nobody gives a fuck. So if you ever find somebody who do, maybe you should appreciate this shit. Because if you don't, you'll regret it later on in life. You will see how those very people that you constantly chasing, you know, the people that you was playing the other people to the side for, you will see how them very same people you chasing don't give a fuck about you. Ain't worth nothing or no attention or none of that shit you trying to give. And, you know, whatever reason you worshiping them so much, later on in life you will see how they are not worthy of what you think they're worthy of. Because if they was, shit, they would be, you know, they would be treating you better. They wouldn't be treating you like shit. The whole time you treating somebody else like shit that got good intentions for you. That's trying to show up for you. That's trying to love you. That's trying to be there for you. That's trying to grow for you. Grow with you, I mean. So, it's just a reminder, for one, if you're going through this, you gotta choose yourself. It's not gonna be easy. It is gonna hurt. Love is the highest vibration. The highest vibration. So when you're genuinely trying to give love and it feels like it's getting rejected, it feels like you're getting played with, that shit is gonna hurt. I'm not even finna lie to you like it's, you know, all rainbows and sunshine. This shit hurts. But if you keep going, that's when you get to the rainbows and the sunshine. You feel me? So you gotta keep going. You gotta choose you. You gotta respect yourself more. No matter how long you've been knowing somebody, how much you love them, you don't let nobody run over you. Treat you like an option. Treat you like you disposable. You don't let nobody do that shit. Never be so desperate for somebody's love and attention you allow them to treat you like shit just for you to get it here and there, whatever they decide to barely show up. That's not it. You got to recognize your worth before you can move on and really get what you deserve. So it's going to hurt, but you got to choose you. And you got to know that in due time, you know, you keep working on you, you keep getting better, them people going to regret it. And not only are they going to regret it, but you're going to get what you deserve too. You know, so that's the main message of this video. Because as I grow, I can, you know, it's very easy for me to feel energy. You know, I don't have to be around you. I don't have to be nowhere near you. I can feel energy very, very easily. And there are a lot of people from my past who I can feel it from them. I can feel the regret they have. but I don't pay attention to it and I don't feed into that energy because that's not what I'm open to in my life anymore. But like I said, it's on you if you open to that later on in life. But the path I'm on, there's nothing from my past that has value in my life now, or that could value my life now. So yeah, I'm just done with everything that I'm done with. If it's in the past, it's gonna stay in the past, and that's just how it's gonna be over here. But as I pick up on that energy, it made me want to make a video because I know I'm not the only one who deal with this shit. And I know I'm not the only one who done feel hurt because a person has rejected my love or whatever I was giving. But yeah, y'all just, y'all gotta choose you. Keep going. It's the main message in anything. Just keep going.